Hey guys, so I've had another request for a video, so I'm also going to be doing a propagation video for you today. As it so happens, the plant that I chose to do the video on, I just got a message about this morning from the lovely Carmen. So she's got a Maranta prayer plant. She got it from me and it's looking a little bit leggy. She wants to know how can she bush that up. And taking cuttings is actually one of the best ways to achieve that, not only because when you take off those leggy pieces, it will send out new shoots in either direction, which will thicken it up, but all those pieces that you propagate, you can then stick back into the plant. And when you've got more than one plant in the pot, it will give it that full lush look. So we're off to go buy a Maranta plant. Okay, just super quickly, because it's very embarrassing doing this out in public, but this is the kind of plant that you're looking for. If you have a look, it's very full, it's very lush, and if we go down inside, there's actually more than one plant in there. I am going to show you a bit more in detail when I actually get back to the car, but this is the one we're after. Okay guys, so we've just pulled in. I've just quickly grabbed a Maranta plant so that I can show you how to do a propagation video on that later on today. I didn't really want to film in there. I tried, but I lost my nerve. There was too many people in there. It was a little bit embarrassing. So I'm just going to quickly show you the plant that I got. So this is the plant that I got. Very full. We will go into a little bit more detail about why I chose this particular plant when I get home, and then I'm going to show you a couple of different ways that you can propagate this plant so that you can resell the one that you bought, and then you've got new plant babies to keep for yourself. Hi guys, so it's the next day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I'm going to try and make this really quick because I've actually got a plant sale going on today, and I do apologize in advance if I have to stop this and run out to serve somebody. But yeah, we're going to be taking some cuttings of our Maranta plant today. Now, one of the first things that I wanted to talk about is why I chose this particular plant. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but there's actually several plants in the pot. So when Carmen messaged me, she was saying that hers was looking a little bit leggy. One of the ways to make it look lush and full is to have more than one plant in the pot. So this one's got about 3 in there. Now, these leggy growths, that is just the growth pattern of the plant. So that's normally, if you don't like those, you can snip those off, but to keep it full, you want to put more plants in there. So what we're going to do first of all is I'm just going to divide this. So I'm just going to pull this guy out of his pot. Now, I do apologize because I know you're not going to be able to see that. This was the best setup that I could kind of work out very quickly this morning. So I'm basically just trying my best not to make a mess all over my bedroom carpet at the moment. And I'm just separating these plants and seeing how many that we can get. So now this guy was growing out of the base of the pot. So there's one plant there before I've even done anything. So I'm going to pop him aside. And we're just going to do a little bit more teasing out the roots. Just want to be gentle because they can snap. Okay, so moving on to the next guy now if he wants to come apart for me. Oh. I know, I wish you guys could see what I'm actually doing, but I'm going to get mud everywhere as it is. So this is number 2. This is a perfectly sizable plant to sell on its own. Pop that one aside. And then we have got plant number 3, and I'm making so much mess, plant number 4. So we got 4 plants out of that one pot, and that's why it was looking so lush and full. Now, before I go ahead and repot that, I'm not going to do that because you guys can't see it, so it's just going to be boring watching my face turning back and forth from the screen. I just really quickly want to show you guys how to do a cutting. So when, oh my gosh, the mess. I'm going to be in trouble. Okay, so with the Maranta family, they will have these little nodes that will come out along the plant. This is your leggy part that you're talking about. So if you can see where this bump is, I'm just going to move this away. We're just going to cut about 1 centimeter below that node. And literally all you need to do is stick that into a vase with some water in it. And in the world of television, we always have one that we prepared earlier. So this guy was done about a week or two ago, and I don't know if you can see, but let's have a look, see if you can see that. I'm not sure. But that's actually got roots on. So in another couple of weeks, that one's going to be ready to pot up. And that's actually the green variety. So that's different to the red vein one that I'm just chopping up there. But they all work the same. So with your, I think it's the, please forgive me if I'm pronouncing this wrong, Marantaceae family, which has got your Marantas, your Calatheas, your Stramanthes, and your Tenanthes. They can all be propagated by 3 different ways. So division, which is what we just did first, pulling the separated plants out from the pot and potting them up separately. You can take cuttings, just looking for that node, into a vase of water. Now, the Tenanthes and the Stramanthes do seem to take a lot longer to root that way. And I haven't actually tried with the Calatheas because they don't tend to really get those kind of growths until they're much more mature plants. So I haven't actually tried those ones. And then the third way that you can propagate these guys is actually, I don't know if you can see, but there's a little flower stem there. They do have a pretty little, very delicate purple lilac colored flower there. They do get seeds. They do drop seeds. I've never tried it. It's not a very reliable method in my experience, but out in the wild, if you plant these guys outside, they will drop seeds and they will reproduce that way. So that's just a super quick video. I know it's not terribly in-depth. If you do have any questions, please send me a message and I will answer all of your questions for you. But yeah, I was running so short on time this morning and it's freezing outside. I was going to set up out there, but that's the joys of being in this business. Sometimes you got to do it when it's cold, and now I'm going to have mud all over my carpet, but that's okay. So I'm going to go and pot these guys back up. They will be ready and available for sale at some stage today or this week. And yeah, I hope that helps, guys. Bye.